Today we have Shiv Chaudhary with us. He's a bank manager in IDFC Bank. If I talk about his qualifications, he has done his bachelor's from Delhi University. Later on, he has done his MBA from Gapigana University, and then he's pursuing his career in banking. So, welcome, Pranshu.
Hi Anmol.
How are you, Pranshu? So, there are some MBA students from finance sector. They have some questions with you, and they'll ask the queries which they have.
I'm ready for it.
So, hand over to you guys. You can ask the questions now.
Good evening, Priyanshu, sir.
Good evening.
My name is Ange, and we have some questions for you. So my first question will be related to risk management. So I'd like to know, how does your bank approach risk management?
There are various sources which we do in banking. We basically follow on just the consumer loans. There are very less chances of getting fraud or getting losses because I have worked with Bandhan Bank as well. Now I am with IDFC. In Bandhan Bank, we used to sell loans to the people in very small quantity, like 10,000, 20,000, or 30,000. Because there are very low chances that someone, if is unable to pay or does a default, so there is a very less amount which will get impact. Rather than as we have heard, there are many cases like Vijay Mallya, and you have heard about Yes Bank. All that happened because they have given the large amount of the customer funds to the customer based on their relationship, and there are chances of default as well.
Thank you. So the second question will be, what measures does your bank take to ensure the security of customers' fund and information?
This is very critical, I think, in banking sector because there are many people who try to get the customers' statements to get to know how often they do transaction in their bank. But in banking, it is very main point because we have trained from the very first day that we cannot share any personal information until the customer provide the consent or a letter with us that on his behalf any person would come. With voicing on the customer information, it is very crucial, I guess. We cannot share anything with anybody, whosoever the person who is.
Now over to you, Akash, for the following question.
Thank you, Inge. Good evening, sir. So my
Good evening.
question for you is, according to you, what are the main difference between private and public banks in terms of services offered, customer base and operational structure?
As we all know, the customer base is mainly with the public bank only because the people from rural area they trust public banks only. As I have joined IDFC First Bank, many people are not aware about the IDFC name. They mistakenly pronounce it is the sub branch of HDFC. There is a, they doesn't know about what type of banking is running right now. We talk about the valuable customer. Like every bank have their special privilege account. Like in IDFC, we have wealth and select account for some customers whose value is more in their saving account. Like we offer select account in 3 lakh plus. So we offer more features other than the normal customer. Like their insurance will be more like in our big cover. And if you maintain 3 lakh in our accounts, their accidental cover increase to 50 lakh without any additional cost. So all the customer we provide door-to-door service. Like there is many transfer of collection of checks. We provide runner boy to the customer. And you know that there is a very bad service in private bank, in public bank, like in SBI, they used to move here and there, like go to one counter, second counter. In in private, that is not there. There is one cell that's PNO. If a customer file complaints against the bank in PNO, तबड़ा तबड़ी मच जाती है ब्रांच में अगर किसने डाल दिया है. So in private bank, all about service only because every bank offering the same. How we can differentiate and how the customer will come because as we all have, I also have 3 to 4 accounts in an account. Why should I open new account? you will also have 2 to 3 accounts. It's all about service. Who will provide more service, the customer will go there only.
Yes, sir. And my next question to you is, what range of financial products and services does your bank offers?
There are ample options like saving account, current accounts, credit cards, LAP, loan against property, unsecured loans, personal loan, two-wheeler loan, commercial vehicle loan, house loan. There are ample of products. Every kind of loan you can think of, we provide there.
Okay, sir. And next question will be asked by Ritik.
For sure, sure.
Good evening, sir. I am
Good
Ritik
evening.
Diria. My
Hello.
question is, how does the bank ensure compliance with banking regulations?
As we join a bank on the first of every month, we have to file a pledge about the code of conduct that we should follow all the compliance in about. So there is internal auditor as well in every bank who do the audit in every month, and there is always done a surprise verification by the branch manager, by me itself, or all the like. Main there are differences in the cash transaction only, or whether there are service requests of customers. And there's a tag for every request. In IDFC, we follow 3 days tag. So all things should be in compliance and in proper code of conduct, and every customer is treated in full potential, and every service we should provide. That there is due to target sometime from cluster head, they that tell us that you should not open the amount which account with less amount, like 2,000 account, no zero balance account. But we cannot say directly to the customer that we cannot offer you this service because we have that product, and the customer can check in website as well. So we, we follow all of the code of conduct and in compliance.
And my next question is, how does your bank measure its performance success?
There are various products like we used to check by the performance of the new branches. Like in Meerut, in UP, we have opened 4 branches. By the if there is a we get queries from the customer as well from the personal mail ID, like there is no branch in this particular area, and we like your products. So why should not open your branch in this particular area only? And we measure the how much of what we have daily. We have made a WhatsApp group of our bank of a single cluster. We have to write the data about how much walk-in the customer today appeared, what are the queries. We keep that data and how good response we are getting from the customer and how much they are spending money and in their personal bank account. We measure all of that.
Okay, sir. Uh, I would want to ask you one more question.
Yeah.
My question is, what are the major opportunities and challenges facing your bank in the coming years?
Are you talking about the whole bank or the banking job?
A whole bank.
Challenges, there are many challenges. Like I just talk of opening up new branches in a particular area. There are very much chances that the bank will be in loss for 3 to 4 years. After 3 to 4 years, starting earning something. Because as we all know, the main income source is by providing loan to the customer because the interest we are giving in their saving account and the interest we are getting from the customer loans is the difference between the both of interest, the income of the bank. And major part of the bank income is from the third party, which we call insurance. There is 60% margin that the revenue is generated from that only.
Okay, sir. That's all from my side. If anyone else wants to ask anything, they can ask.
I think I have answered all the questions.
Yes, sir.
One question, sir. So I would like to know, how does your bank indulge in CSR activities?
We have a task of doing monthly 2 to 3 activities in the like society we have in nearby. We do drawing competition to engage the customer. We do nail art at the customer. We have special account for women's. We provide canopies for them and distribute pamphlet for the same. Like we have organized a cricket match in a society. The customer engage they and ask then what you are offering other than the other banks are offering. There are several activities which plan every time.
And one more,
Okay,
I would like
sir.
to know what is your view on the AI? Like, yes, your view on AI, basically in the banking sector.
AI, I think there is not a major role of AI in banking because we need only one software to work on in banking. Whether is all face to face because is you don't know what the you know the person who is working in the bank. You know the bank by the person only who is providing you services or you are dealing with. I don't think AI can do anything in banking.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. One last question.
Yes,
So, is there anything else you want to share with us about your bank?
I think you all guys are working in pursuing MBA in finance, I guess. So
Yes, sir.
banking is a very good career, but you should know one thing that you should be good in sales. The operation part in banking is only 10 to 20%. Your promotion will totally be based on sales. You should have good communication skills. It is not that much tough if you spend time interacting with customer. There are ample of people who have ample of wealth who can. It's basically how much your trust is building up with the customer. He will give you everything. He will give you insurance, his family account. All is about communication. So you should be good in communication to be in banking. Rather, there is ample of scope of earning money because you will earn every single incentive. If you that in IDFC Bank, if you open a salary account, you will get 50 rupees in your salary additional. If you open a senior citizen account, you will get 500. Like same with private company account, you will get 2000 around. So there is way more scope of earning money other than salary in banking sector.
Okay, sir. Now that's all from our side, I think.
Thank you, thank you.
And thank you for giving us your valuable time.
Any day you can contact me any day. Anmol is very good friend of
Sure.
mine.
Sure.
Thank you, Pranju,
Sure.
Thank
for
you, Anmol.
getting your time, precious time with us, spending the time with us. Yeah. So today we have with us Ashish Kumar Rawat. He is a manager in Bank of Maharashtra in Jaunpur, UP. So, sir, hand over to you. These are some MBA students of finance. They will ask questions.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
thank you. Thank you. First of all, thank you for inviting me. And it was a short period,
Yes,
but by the way, let's start.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Hand over to
yes.
introduce himself first and his classmates, and we will start the session then.
Okay.
Still, you're on mute. Unmute
You are
yourself
mute,
first.
Kaustubh.
Sorry. हेलो सर, आई एम कौस्तुभ सिंह. एक्चुअली सर, मुझे थोड़ी से हमें सिर्फ कुछ बैंक मीन्स पब्लिक बैंक एंड प्राइवेट बैंक के बीच में डिफरेंस जानने थे. बाकी हमें क्या सर्विसेज मिलती हैं, क्या चीजें हम पब्लिक बैंक हमें प्रोवाइड
Okay.
करती है, क्या प्राइवेट बैंक हमें प्रोवाइड करती है. हमें वो चीजों के बीच में डिफरेंस सिर्फ जानना था. ओके, नेक्स्ट बाकी सारी
Okay.
चीजें हमें आकाश आपसे क्वेश्चन जो भी जानना चाहते हैं वो आकाश पूछेगा. आकाश.
Okay.
Inch. First, Inch will start.
Good evening, sir. My
Good
name is
evening.
Ange. Yes, I'm also an MBA finance. So we have some
Okay.
questions to ask you. And first of all, we would like to thank you for being here. We know it's late night. So
Yeah,
the first
welcome.
question would be, how does your bank approach risk management?
Yes. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Ashish Kumar Rawat, and I have completed my actually BTech in a technical field. And in 2014, I have joined the Bank of Maharashtra as a deputy manager, officer cadre. And after that, I have handled the multiple portfolio like for forex department, then corporate credit and MSME credit and retail loans and public dealing. So combinedly multiple portfolio I have covered during the tenure. And 8 year I was posted in Mumbai, and then after transferred to UP as a branch head. So that's all short description, short introduction from my side. And about my bank, Bank of Maharashtra, our head office in Pune, Maharashtra, and it's right now our business is approaching towards the 5 lakh crores. So our target for the March 2000, it's a mid-level. We are from the small bank to mid-level bank in the last 3 years. And in my about my bank, you can say we have covered approximately doubled our figure in business growth, and in last 2 to 3 years we are number one in the growth in the advances and business category in the public sector banks. So private and public undertaking banks is the participation of bank in capital. You can say like in shareholding, you can say ownership is handled by government of India. So, and as we already know that in India, all the regulatory body mainly is RBI. Okay, so all the public sector banks are covered under the regulatory body of. So there are certain rules and regulations and policies designed by RBI, so we have to follow. In private sector bank, the difference in private and public sector bank is that their shareholdings are below the 50% in terms of government shareholding. And public sector, there is a shareholding above. So, and in public sector bank, there are right now 12 public sector bank in India after the merger. Before it was 20. After the merger, government decided to collapse some banks and to increase the according to government decision. So right now there are 12 banks, and our bank is one of the 12 banks. So in public sector and private sector, in public sector bank we mainly for public sector we cover all the sectors, including social schemes and business point of view and social point of view. We have to cover everything, and the maintain the balance also. So according to RBI, they have designed some certain rules to cover all the can they say cover the cities also as the village sector or every rural area also. If we are opening two branches in city, then we have to open one branch in rural area also. So this is the factor. But in private sector, they are not bound to that. In private sector, they are mainly focused on the business also only. business, whatever is profitable, they will go for it. But we have to cover all the things, like social sector. We have to welfare based type. We to develop nation, we have to cover everything, not only the business. So
Okay,
this is
so
the main. This is the main difference. We can report difference.
thank you, sir. So the second question would be like, what measures does your bank take to ensure the security of customers' fund and information?
For the customer point of view, the security, we have to follow the main thumb rule is KYC norms that is designed by the RBI. So KYC norms there are certain officially valid documents, certain categorized. The RBI has categorized the certain officially valid document. On the basis of, we have to ensure this is the person we have to open the account or start banking with. He or she can start banking with us. So if he or she falls in that category, then we are providing document, we open their account or starting the facility to them.
Okay.
On security measures, to secure the funds, there are certain risk management and operational criteria. Like in best example is in internet banking. There are certain 2 levels authentication factors, OTP based or login password based, to secure the fund or any fraudulent or illegal transaction. So to that, always bank look after that, the security factors, authentication factors. And on the ground level, as we are in the rural example, we are sitting in a rural area, so we avoid we always give funds or on withdrawal only to the knowing the customer. Basically, we already provide the passbook, or on the presentation of that, we all authorize them to withdraw their funds on. So on कह सकते हैं मैनुअल बेस पे उसको हम अलाउ करते हैं. So mainly thumb rule is know your customer. So if I am knowing him, so I will allow him. You can access your account or there's the security.
Thank you, sir, for this response. Now the next question will be asked by Akash. Akash, over to you.
Thank you, Vince. Good evening, sir. I am Akash Kumar of Bangia Finance. And my question to you is like, you already told about the difference between private and public bank in terms of services offered and customer base. So my question is, what are the additional services you want to add to provide your customer?
Actually,
It
we
will be
are
beneficial for
covering
them also.
Okay. I didn't get what main.
My
Hello?
question is like, you already told about the difference between public and private bank in terms of services offered, customer base, and operational structures. Like, I just want to ask you a small question, like, what are the services you want to add to provide your customers?
Yeah, and right now we are in development of the digital onboarding of the customers. Mainly, right now, if the lending is right now in public sector bank mainly is manual. So if we have to give loans, then there are manual restrictions are there. On the basis of, we are adopting the digital platforms to give digital loans on the basis of a presentation of the customer applying for the loans and presenting officially valid documents, and so that they can avail the loans or credit facilities on digital onboarding that would be beneficial, or that will be a big achievement for the public sector. Right now it is in the middle, but still in the working process, but totally it is not implemented yet in public or private bank, both we can say. Private bank adopting, but not the lending is limited by the NBFCs or.
Okay, sir. And my next question to you is, what range of financial products and services does your bank offer right now?
Yes. Right now, my bank is covering every basic needs and credit facilities in in India, like MSME loans, uh, business loans, and retail loans and corporate loans. In retail loans, we categorize that like housing loans. If any customer want to purchase the house, so after providing their, after verifying their documents and eligibilities, we provide them housing loans and car loans. These are categorized in the retail. And if somebody want to start up or run business or already in business, that categorized in the MSME loan, micro, small, and medium sectors. So that MSME loans we are providing. The corporate loans is a loan to the big companies or to execute their project infrastructure projects, or any investment, any company is focusing on renewable energy. So we are also lending on them. So there is a certain lending procedure we are following. Products are different products are in these main three categories. And
Okay, sir. Thank you. That's from my side. And next question will be asked by Nancy.
Thank you, Akash. So, good evening, sir. My question to you will be, how does the bank ensure compliance with banking regulations?
in the compliance part, there is a mainly regulatory body. We have to follow the regulatory bodies policies. According to the regulatory body policies, bank design their internal bank policies for every product. If we go for the investment, their investment products or any loan products, or so after that we have to comply that the basic that the compliances that we mention in any category of loan or any investment profile. So after that, following the conditions or fulfilling the conditions, after fulfilling the condition, the customer can avail that facility fully. And after certain intervals, we have to ensure that that properly that compliances are maintaining or not. Like in terms of KYC, RBI have designed that every 2 or 3 years we have to reinsure that KYC of the customers. So we have to recall the customers and if he is present or not. So we have to verify that and renew that for the further 2 or 3 years or 5 years, whatever the category falls in the customer. Certainly, similarly in credit side, if we are providing credit facility to the customer, there are certain we have to look after that. If customer is availing the 1 crore facility of loan, at present his sales is around 10 crore. So right now he is eligible, but after 1 year or 2 years, maybe his sale will decline. So at that time, he is not eligible for the 1 crore loan. So we have to ensure, or this is the compliance part also. So he every year he has to provide their balance sheet or their sales category or at any point of time, we can also verify that he is properly running the business or not. So this is the compliance part of the loans.
Okay, sir. So my next question would be, how does your bank measures its performance success?
Like I have already said that in last 3 years, my banks is doubled our figure from 2 lakh crore to right now we are 4.5 lakh crore. So projected is after 2 days there's a March closing. So we are projecting will be the 5 lakh crore will be the business of a bank. So in the growth part, we are projecting in number one, and we can also see that in last 3 years, the market share of Bank of Maharashtra is also become 4 times or 5 times, from 10 rupees to 50 or 60 rupees right now. So as a part of growth, we are performing well. So hopefully, will be the in the future also.
Thank you, sir. Now over to Kaustup.
I'll be the one
Thank
asking the question. Oh,
yeah.
one second question, sorry.
Yeah.
So, sir, we know that we are like in an emerging time. So everything is changing fast. There is a lot of innovation coming up, and innovation always comes with opportunities and challenges. So I would like to know,
Yeah.
like in your perspective, like in the way of your bank, which type of challenges or even opportunities you may face in the future?
So, as the development is going on, so we are right now watching that many development in terms of artificial intelligence is also going on. So the transactions or everything is automated right now. So to comply that from the compliance part, it would be difficult also for to challenge or and certain operational risk will be increased. To mitigate them, we have to follow the certain security parameters also. So that would be the, I think it with the digital onboarding, these challenges will be more will face in the future.
Thank you, sir. I'll pass it over to you. Sorry again for interrupting.
Oh, it's okay, Ange. It's okay, Ange. Thank you, sir, for your valuable time. And sir, I would like to ask one more question, sir. Means one last question from us, from my side, that what is the message
Sure.
for MBA student who want to pursue the finance in banking?
My message is that adopt various is going our country is developing, and hence certain sectors are there. So they will for the development there are the financial needs of them. So you can cover that also, and side by side there is a digital and artificial intelligence is also entering in the financial sectors also. So with the financial, you have to focus on also automated industry or artificial intelligence. Or we are also watching that certain regulations are in crypto also. So maybe digital onboarding with that will also face. So with security and developments, you have to focus on them also. It will help in your career also, I think.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, anyone want to ask any other questions?
I have one last question.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Actually,
So I
I
would
like
like to,
interactive.
yes, I'm so much keen to know more about your bank. So I would like to know if your bank has indulged in any like corporate social responsibility action. Like what
Not
was the main thing you've
not
done?
not got your, not got your
Like,
point.
I would like to know if your bank has indulged in any corporate social responsibilities.
Yes, actually,
Yes.
in corporate, in social, the government designed to cover the certain rural sectors also to financial for the financial inclusion, and they have designed many policies, many schemes also, like pension schemes or certain insurance scheme to the basic customer on small premiums also. So mainly my bank or also public sector, all the public sector banks, they are responsibly facing that or they covering the financial inclusion to provide banking facility to every citizen of India. So we are also following.
Thank you, sir. That was my last question.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, okay. Anytime you can contact me anytime in future if any any query or any help related, and best wishes to you all for the
Thank you, sir.
future.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, sir.
much.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much, sir.
sir.
Yeah.
आंटी जी, हम आपसे पूछना चाहते हैं कि आपका कौन से बैंक में खाता खोल रखा है आपने, और वो क्या क्या सुविधा है आपको दे रही है, और आप उनसे संतुष्ट हो भी कि आप चाहते हो कि आप दूसरे किसी बैंक में नया खाता खोलें?
सही चल रहा है, SBI में है।
SBI में कितना टाइम हो चुका है आपको अकाउंट खोले?
SBI में रिटायरमेंट के बाद SBI में खोली हूँ। 15
आंटी जी, आप जैसे कोई यहाँ पे पेमेंट करता है या फिर आपको किसी को पेमेंट करनी होती है, तो आपको कौन सी सुविधा अच्छी लगती है कि आप ऑनलाइन पेमेंट करो या फिर ऑनलाइन पैसे दे के कुछ सामान लो, या फिर ऑफलाइन, मतलब ऑफलाइन में अच्छा लगता है कि ऑनलाइन में अच्छा लगता है कि गूगल पे यूज करो, पेटीएम यूज करो? ऑनलाइन में ही फिर क्यों, मतलब आपको कैश?
ऑनलाइन में इसलिए अच्छा लगता है कि घर बैठे किसी के पैसे दे दो, कोई सामान मंगा लो।
हाँ जी।
तो भटकना नहीं पड़ता पूरे का बताइए, किसी कोई भी आपको सिलेक्ट करो सामान लो, ये चाहिए, उसको ऑर्डर दो,
मतलब ऑनलाइन वो हो जाती है आपको पेमेंट, है ना, कैशलेस पेमेंट हो जाती है। तो आंटी जी, जब आप पैसे जमा कर लेते हो थोड़े बहुत, तो फिर आप उस चीज को इन्वेस्ट कैसे करते हो? आप सेविंग मतलब कैसे इन्वेस्ट करते हो उस चीज को? आप कुछ खरीदते हो या फिर कुछ चीज बनाने में या फिर कुछ सोना चांदी लेने में, किस तरह से?
जब तक तो थी आवश्यकता, हम नौकरी में होते थे तब तो हम जो है FD वगैरह बना ली और कुछ यूज करते रहे। बाकी अब जब से तो घर का काम लगाया, इसी में पैसे लग रहे हैं, इसी में खर्च हो रहा है FD के लिए।
मतलब आप घर बनाने में ही, मतलब
में ही
अगली मंजिल बन रही है या फिर बिल्डिंग बन रही है, इसमें ही
इसी में। तो ये जैसे पहले परे बनी, फिर ये बन रही, फिर उधर बन रही, ऐसे करके कई जगह में।
मतलब आप जमीनों पे, मतलब घर वगैरह पे भी इन्वेस्ट करते हो आप? ठीक है। तो आंटी जी, जब आप बैंक जाते हो, आप बैंक जाना भी प्रेफर करते हो कि सब कुछ ऑनलाइन फोन से ही करते हो? और आप जब बैंक जाते हो तो आपको किन किन परेशानियों का सामना करना पड़ता है?
ऐसे तो नॉर्मल कोई परेशानी नहीं आती। बैंक जाएंगे तो बहुत कम होता जाना, क्योंकि मैसेज वगैरह सब आए होते हैं आपको फोन में, और उसमें पूरी डिटेल होती है, ये क्या हमारा आज पैसे आपके ATM के कटे या किसके, तो इसलिए जो भी निकालते हैं पैसे, सारे पैसों की डिटेल मैसेज में आ जाती है। बैंक जाने की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ती। अगर कभी जाते हैं तो हमें ऐसा नहीं लगा कभी कि अच्छे से सबने बैंक में सबने अच्छे से, चाहे हमारी एज के मुताबिक देख के किया होगा या हमें अपना काम समझ के 1-2 मिनट के बाद अटेंड कर देते हैं।
तो मतलब आप सब कुछ ऑनलाइन ही प्रेफर करते हो कि फोन में सब कुछ हो रहा है?
हाँ,
टेक्नोलॉजी अच्छे से अपन वो कर लिया आपने डेट।
हाँ, सारी ये अच्छा फोन में सुविधा होगी, ये मैसेज आने से ये पता लग गया कि ये पैसा हमारा अगर इसमें 20 रुपए भी कट रहे हैं, 13 रुपए भी कट रहे हैं, तो वो भी मैसेज आ रहा है। हमारे को ये पूछना नहीं पड़ेगा कि तेरा काय से कट रहे, इसमें डिटेल आ जाती कि 13 रुपए कट रहे इस चीज की।
तो कभी आपके साथ ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि कोई कॉल कर रहा है और आपको बोल रहे हैं कि आपके किसी रिश्तेदार ने आपसे पैसे मांगे, पैसे मतलब कोई स्कैम कॉल नहीं आई आपको आज तक?
कि अपना बैंक अकाउंट बता दो, पिन वगैरह ऐसा कुछ?
ऐसा तो नहीं हुआ बहुत बार हुआ सर कि हमें ये बताओ हम ये भर रहे हैं, देखो जी आप ये निकला आपके बैंक, इसमें
हम आपके बैंक से
हमारे अकाउंट में पैसे बता देंगे कि इतने पैसे आपके अकाउंट में आ गए, और इसको आप अपने इसमें डालने के लिए हमारे को अपना ये दो नंबर, अकाउंट नंबर दो। तो जैसे ही वो हम डिटेल वो पैसे की बात आती है तो वहाँ मैंने हर बार जो है 00 डाल के सारी डिटेल उनसे पूछ लेनी, सारा टाइम उनका लगाया। फिर जब उन्होंने बोला जी अकाउंट भरो, जब अकाउंट भरने की बारी आनी तब मैंने उसमें 00 भर देना। बस ऐसे ऐसे करके जब उन्होंने चीटिंग की हमने भी की। सभी बैंक वालों के अपने अपने रूल होते हैं। बैंक में गई, एक मिनट बोला पहले अपने पास जो पैसे हैं ना वो खर्च करो, सब तोड़ के निकालो और वो खर्च करो घर के ऊपर। जब वो पैसे खर्च हो जाएंगे तब हमारे से लेना। मैंने ऐसे ही किया, जिससे अपने पैसे थे मैंने वो खर्च किए, उससे मेरे को रिटर्न शुरू हो गई आनी, और फिर मैंने बैंक से लोन लिया तो बैंक की किस्त कभी नहीं टूटी। बैंक मतलब लोन लिया पहले 50 का लिया, जैसे अब करोड़ में अब इसमें, तो पर किस्त नहीं टूटी, इस करके नहीं टूटी कि उसने मेरे को अच्छी सलाह दी कि पहले अपने पास की एफडी में तोड़ो और उससे बनाओ, जब वो खत्म हो जाएंगे तो हमारे पास आ जाएंगे। इसलिए मैंने प्राइवेट बैंक से भी लोन लिया और SBI से भी लिया, तो मुझे लोन लेने में भी इस करके मेरा लोन कहीं दिक्कत नहीं आई। दिक्कत तभी आती है अगर हमने देखो किस्तें नहीं भरेंगे तो वो भी बोलेंगे, हम अपनी गलती को मानेंगे नहीं, उनके ऊपर हम चाहे जितनी मर्जी बात लगा दो, लेकिन किस्तें जा रही है तो बैंक वालों को कोई दिक्कत नहीं, कभी नहीं पूछते। मैंने सुविधा मिली और दोनों से जो है अच्छा काम मतलब अच्छा रहा। और ऐसा है कि अब किसी भी बैंक में हम जाते हैं तो सब अच्छे से वो करते हैं कि तो कभी ऐसे ही नहीं आई ना, मेरे को ऐसा महसूस हुआ कभी कि ये बैंक हमारे को ये बंदा यहाँ परेशान कर रहा है, ऐसे कभी नहीं हुआ। सभी बंदे अच्छे मिले, सबने अच्छे से।
और अब आप ज्यादातर ऑनलाइन प्रेफर करते हो?
हाँ।
क्वेश्चन है कि आपका कौन से बैंक में अकाउंट है?
यूको बैंक है, आगे जो है ना
कौन से बैंक है?
यूको बैंक है ना आगे।
अच्छा, यूको बैंक है।
क्या? अच्छा ठीक।
तो उसकी सर्विसेज वगैरह पता है आपको कैसी है?
सर्विस का अकाउंट होता है ना हमारा बिजनेस के लिए अकाउंट होता है।
तो आपको वो सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करते हैं, तो वो कैसी है सर्विसेज? लाइक
नहीं ठीक है, सर्विस
लोन
अपना होता है, अपना होता है उनका, वो देते हैं यूको कॉर्पोरेट करके ना।
तो आपको कभी कोई दिक्कत जैसे कॉर्पोरेट करेंट अकाउंट में यूजुअली तो लाइन लगती है, बट फिर भी कभी कभी ट्रांजेक्शन में कोई दिक्कत आ जाए?
तो अभी तक तो सिस्टम होता है ना उनका
तो क्योंकि अब आपका करंट अकाउंट है तो आपको मतलब ऑनलाइन ट्रांजैक्शन भी आजकल भी चली रही है।
तो आई नहीं मेरे को तो लेकिन वो भी तो उनके वो करते हैं ना, रिफंड कर देते हैं, उनका सिस्टम होता है।
तो आपको कौन सा पेमेंट अच्छा लगता है, ऑनलाइन सिस्टम या फिर बैंकिंग सिस्टम?
नहीं ऑनलाइन ठीक है ना, यहाँ बैठ के हो गया तो ठीक होता है।
कभी स्कैम्स वगैरह फेस किए, कभी कॉल वगैरह आया हो बैंक से कि अकाउंट नंबर दे दो अपना, कुछ ऐसा?
तो बैंक वाले थोड़ी करते हो, तो कोई और करता है।
हाँ वो स्कैम में तो ऐसा कभी फेस किया?
तो आपने कभी लोन लिया है? तो ऐसे जैसे आपको कभी काफ़ी ह्यूज क्या बोलते हैं प्रॉफिट होता है, तो उसको आप किस तरीके से यूटिलाइज करते हो? जैसे इन्वेस्ट कर देते हो, एफडी कर देते हो, या फिर उसको एज एन सेविंग्स अकाउंट में रख देते हो?
थोड़ा थोड़ा जाता है ना, जैसे जरूरतें होती है इंसान की वैसे वैसे करता रहता है। कोई एफडी होती है, कुछ कहीं कुछ चला रहता है, दुकान पे भी खर्चा होता है, इसलिए सोचते हैं सामान आ रहा है, कुछ आ रहा है, कुछ बिल आए हैं।
और कुछ है?
तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आपसे ये है कि क्या आपने कौन से बैंक में अकाउंट खोला है?
मैंने जो बैंक खोला वो है HP कोऑपरेटिव बैंक है, वो है मेरे शिमला में मतलब गांव में जाखिया में, हमारे नज़दीक पड़ता थोड़ा, वहाँ पर खुला रखा मैंने बैंक।
आप ऑनलाइन ज़्यादा प्रेफर करते हो कि ऑफलाइन बैंक में जाके ट्रांजेक्शन करना?
नहीं को तो उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं ना, चाहे ऑनलाइन करूँ चाहे ऑफलाइन करूँ। इसमें तो ऑनलाइन भी थोड़ा बेस्ट है, ऑफलाइन करेंगे तो वो थोड़ा होता है कि यहाँ जाके थोड़ा निकाल दे।
आपको कौन सा बेस्ट लगता है?
मेरे को थोड़ा मतलब मेरे तरफ से तो मेरे को बेस्ट ऑनलाइन लगता है थोड़ा।
आप जब बैंक में जाते हो तो आपको कौन कौन सी प्रॉब्लम्स फेस करनी पड़ती है?
नहीं पता भी उतना गया नहीं बैंक में, मतलब 1-2 बार गया हूँ, उतना प्रॉब्लम हुआ नहीं मेरे को। बस वहाँ पे जाके दिया मेरे पैसे जमा करने थोड़े बहुत फॉर्म भरने पड़ते, साइन करना पड़ता, बस वही थोड़ा बहुत होता है नॉर्मली, उतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ अभी।
और आपने कभी लोन वगैरह लिया?
नहीं लोन तो मैंने कभी लिया नहीं।
आपके साथ कभी स्कैम हुआ है, मतलब ऐसे कोई कॉल आई है कि अपना बैंक अकाउंट नंबर बताओ या कुछ?
मेरे साथ हुआ तो है, बहुत बार हुआ, मतलब 3-4 बार हुआ स्कैम कॉल आया मेरे को। बोर्ड से मतलब आपने इतने लॉटरी जीता है, आपके अकाउंट पे पैसे डाल देंगे, तो बोर्ड से थोड़ा इतना जमा कराना पड़ेगा पहले तभी मिलेंगे, तो थोड़ा वो स्कैम हुआ मेरे साथ।
उसका कैसे टैकल करा, कैसे सॉल्व करा?
पहले तो मैंने मतलब नॉर्मली बात किया आराम से, हाँ भाई क्या करना पड़ेगा, इसकी फॉर्मेलिटी क्या है, कहाँ जाके जमा करना पड़ेगा। तो उन्होंने बोला जो आपके जो नज़दीकी होगा बैंक, उसमें जाके जमा कर दो, हमारा ये नंबर है, इस नंबर पर कर देना जमा। तो मैंने बोला कर देंगे, 2-3 दिन रुक जाओ, उसके बाद कर दूंगा मैं। उसका कॉल आया उनका, बोलते किया नहीं बोला आपने। मैंने बोला थोड़ा स्कैम तो नहीं? उन्होंने बोला नहीं लो पूरा है, स्कैम नहीं है, हम देते हैं असली जीता आपने, देंगे हम। तो मैंने भी बोला कि मैं अभी सोचूंगा, क्योंकि मेरा खुद का बैंक नहीं है, ये मेरे बड़े भैया का बैंक है, तो उनका नंबर है, आपने उनको किया होगा कॉल, मैं उनका छोटा भाई बोल रहा हूँ, तो मैं उतना कर नहीं सकता, भैया से बात कराऊंगा आपको, इतना बोला मैंने।
मतलब आपको पता था कि वो
स्कैम कॉल है, क्योंकि ऐसे होता है ना, मतलब जैसे भी बुक करवाते हैं, कोई लॉटरी तो जीतता नहीं, कोई देगा नहीं किसी को, तो लॉटरी जब हम जीत भी जाए तो ऐसा थोड़ी ना फ्री में देगा, लॉटरी तो हो नहीं सकता, मैं मान नहीं सकता लॉटरी दे हमारे को कोई, तो उसमें ऐसा लग जाता है, थोड़ा अनुमान लग जाता है कि हाँ स्कैम कॉल है।